Hey Capricorn, welcome, welcome. How are you? I am bringing you a full spread for Capricorn Sun and Rising. In case you missed it, I did post your morning musing this morning, so at the end of this reading, when the end screen comes up, there will be a little box for you to click right to that. I also did the full moon in Leo, which is full right now as I'm recording this. That was also posted yesterday, so you may want to, on the 27th, so you may want to check that out. There were some very good messages in there for all of the collective, Twin Flame Collective. So I am still recovering from an accident I had last Friday. It's been about a week. I'm doing much better. Poor Scorpio and Sagittarius had to white knuckle it with me as I cringed every time I had to reach my arms. So I'm doing much better, but I'm still a little bit, I'm not quite 100%. So just wanted to let you know in case you say, she kind of seems out of it. Okay. She doesn't seem herself today. I'm getting much better. So just wanted to let you know. Please be gentle. Okay, so remember, general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, and Rising. If it doesn't speak to you, that's okay. Just take what does, leave the rest. Or if you're here as a Capricorn Sun, you could watch the reading for your rising sign or be a cross watcher and watch the Sun and or rising readings for your divine counterpart. Whew, got that all out. So those are my recommendations for how you can find the messages that are meant for you. I'm going to pull two cards from Sacred Traveler, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine, and remember, you can always feel free to flip the energies around, so don't get too locked in on the labels. Just find the side of the spread that speaks to your experience and your connection the most, and the other side is that of your divine counterpart. Got it? Interesting that the Divine Masculine gets Mystic Healer, because the numerology card this morning was card 66, all about healing. It says healing energy flows through you. Mystic Healer, beautiful. I love when they come out so aligned with the morning spread. Doesn't always happen, but and Feminine gets Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. Walk in Beauty, Feminine. Wondrous, right? It's yeah, you wake up and it's a sunny day and you just spend a little time, I'm talking to the feminine, looking out, you hear the birds chirping. You see the trees rustling, and you just feel like, oh my gosh, there's so much beauty all around me. I pass it every single day and I don't take notice. So that may be a little hint. Step out and embrace and walk in beauty of the wondrous universe. feeling a little philosophical today. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to pick one card from Energy Oracle for you, Capricorn. Oh, I like it. Door to Spirit. Card 32, Door to Spirit. So I don't want to miss a single word of this. Door 32 says, ready? I'm going to hold it as best as I can. This door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. By the way, you had the Ace of Pentacles in the morning musing, which is a brand new beginning. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. I'm literally about to have a heart attack here. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. someone here, this card and the Morning Oracle are both about your healing powers, your gifts. So there is someone who is watching this right now, whenever you come upon it, that may have already watched the morning musing. If you didn't, watch it. Who is questioning and feeling pulled toward the healing arts, whether it's Reiki or whatever. There's someone here that needs this message. It's come out twice now through the Oracle. So really powerful. Door to spirit. Hone in, Capricorn, on your connection, on your intuitive gifts, right? Sometimes cards will come out, especially like the Eight of Swords, and I find myself saying, you can't think your way out of this, you have to feel your way out of it, and I'm talking about intuition. So, boom, shakalaka, you have got a double hit on your gifts for healing. Someone needs to hear that. That's pretty freaking powerful. And I'm feeling the masculine energy here. It may be reversed for some of you, but Mystic Healer, Door to Spirit, and the Healing card. Wow. Talk about some alignment. That's pretty powerful. And you know, Capricorn, let me just say that like the best healing practitioner I have ever had, but I still have her. She's a nurse practitioner. She's a Capricorn. That woman doesn't miss a trick. She doesn't miss anything. She could tell just by talking to me over the phone that something's not right, and order tests. You know, so if there's nursing or any kind of healing or physical therapy or massage therapy or anything that you're here watching saying, you know, I've always wanted to explore and I keep feeling this pull, you're getting all the confirmation. And for those of you who already are in the healing arts, you're receiving some confirmation there that you're on the right path. Okay. I just get flipped out when that happens. So, Divine Masculine shows up in the energy of the High Priestess. There's your intuition. Door to spirit, connection to spirit. I might be talking to a masculine Capricorn. Very interesting. Feminine, Seven of Cups. Okay, a little emotional overwhelm, perhaps some confusion. There's so many options here. There's a lot to process on an emotional level, and sometimes it becomes very overwhelming. King of Swords for the masculine in the past. Nine of Swords right now, some anxiety. And Knight of Pentacles in the future. Let me just show you that. So there will be forward motion in the future, albeit kind of slowly. Right now, the masculine and the feminine are sharing a moment of confusion, emotional overwhelm, and some anxiety. For the masculine, the Nine of Swords is about intrusive thoughts, something that's running on a loop in your head and creating all this stress and tension and anxiety. And for the feminine, the Seven of Cups, as I mentioned, is that sort of, you know, there's unfinished business here, or maybe some mixed messages. You don't really know what you're dealing with. That's why he's looking with this finger in his mouth, like, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what I'm really dealing with. Wow. Oh, Empress, Divine Feminine, you show up in your own side of the reading. In the past, unconditional love for this King of Swords. Ace of Cups. Pow. The love of your life. And the future, Seven of Pentacles. The patience, right? Allowing things to take root and grow organically. What a beautiful graphic illustration of the Seven of Pentacles. It is a card of patience, but it's like nurturing patience, right? You can see him there, and you know, there's like a ray. It's hard for you to see, but it's as if he's doing Reiki on the roots of the plant. It's hard to see, but right there's like a little stream of rays coming from his hand. So beautiful, so powerful. What it's about, though, is that patience that comes in the natural world. So it's not the Wheel of Fortune. It's different kind of patience. It's not temperance. It's the patience that the natural world has its own process and timing. And I feel as if right? Everything you want, this love of your life, this Ace of Cups, that you have all this unconditional love for, dear feminine. Don't fret about it. You might be a little overwhelmed and confused. Just let it grow organically. Let it grow organically. It's already in process. Ooh, masculine with the King of Swords in the past. So I know I'm going a little bit out of order, but the King of Swords is someone who very much a strategist, high logic, reasoning, lots of intellectual processing, everything at the realm of thought. All the kings have extra swords, so swords on swords is pretty steely. So sometimes they come across as cool and detached and a little bit aloof. They're not very warm and fuzzy, but they really want to live by their own high standards and ideals. These are people that pledge an oath to something greater than themselves. So I'm just saying that I feel that there's possibly some lack of communication. You may be in separation since the masculine is stepping into the reading as the High Priestess, which is often no communication, which would make sense, King of Swords. Right? I'm going to think it all out before I open my mouth. But this feminine has all this unconditional love for the King of Swords in the past. Just gorgeous. And the Nine of Swords right now for the masculine, something that they're really trying to sort through and figure out, causing them a lot of worry, stress, grief. And when I say grief, I mean like on a mental level, anxiety, full tilt. And so they're going to move forward very cautiously. All right. Yes. Endings and new beginnings. So remember, the High Priestess knows like she knows like she knows. So even though it's the masculine showing up in the energy of the High Priestess, gender doesn't matter. This is a representation of high levels of intuitive connection to one's higher self, to their spiritual team. So there's a deep inner knowing. There are also kind of like hidden feelings. The priestess is expert at hiding her true feelings. There could be a little secrecy around how this person truly feels about the feminine. But here's the world card, Aquarius and Capricorn there, ruled by your ruling planet Saturn. So it's about endings and new beginnings, completion and coming through, turning the page or closing one book and starting a new one. I will make a note that this energy is very similar to the Ace of Pentacles that came out for you in the morning reading, the morning musing. So I'm feeling the energy of the new beginnings twice here. I'm feeling that connection to the morning spread. And that would be a wish granted. Fresh start, new beginning. Aquarian energy of the star. Wow, wow, wow. That's lovely. King of Swords in the past. Now this could also be referring to the healing, right? Because we have the mystic healer, we have that door to spirit, also referenced intuition and healing arts, and the healing card from this morning, card 66. So the star could represent healing some, the endings and new beginnings may be bringing in some healing, but it's also a wish granted. So either way, however it speaks to you, since this is a reading for the collective. King of Swords, please, in the past. Little self-sabotage here. I'm feeling that Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, one more off the bottom. Okay, yeah, strength. Gathering up your strength, your courage, and your confidence to know you can overcome any challenge. The challenge seems to be, or obstacle seems to be this Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a win-at-all-cost kind of an energy. My way or the highway. Moving the pieces of the chessboard around so you always come out the winner. And I almost feel as if that this is part and parcel of this masculine's past objective. This is in the past position. Past position is I'm going to strategize the you know what out of this so that I come out a winner. Now what happens is that even if you have integrity, even if this was intended for the highest good, the fact that there's so much emphasis on the strategy kind of drags down the vibration and ends up sabotaging you. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that for a reason, because I'm looking at the Nine of Swords. The oh snap! What is going on here now? See what I'm saying? So there's a little bit of a reverberation from the I overplayed my hand. I overplayed my hand with the Queen of Pentacles. There we go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who's grounded and stable, a feminine archetype of a life partner. I ain't going to take no B-U-L-L, right? So I kind of feel as if there was maybe some posturing, some strategizing with regard to this feminine Queen of Pentacles. And underneath now, you got to gather up your courage, your strength, your confidence to know you can overcome that obstacle, the obstacle being your own self-sabotage. Could be that someone else is in the picture sabotaging the connection, but that's not the way it's coming through, because I see the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Swords is kind of things running on a loop in your head by your own design. Nine of Swords. Sure. And this one's going to leave a mark. Three of Swords. So definitely some heart heaviness, possibly some brokenheartedness. If things kind of went sideways, went off the rails. The good news is, dear masculine, that this feminine has been holding some very serious unconditional love for you, and still sees you as the love of their life, although they're confused. Oh, perfect. Look, the beautiful energy of the Temperance card here. So this is a good sign. It suggests that even though you're very worried either about breaking the heart of the feminine or your own brokenheartedness, your own heart heaviness for whatever has gone on, because for some of you that Five of Swords could be something totally different. I'm just going on my gut. But this Temperance is the wisdom of patience, self-control, self-restraint, not acting on impulse, knowing that on some level you're the alchemist and you have the opportunity to transmute all of this energy. So that's really lovely that comes in. That is Sagittarian energy, by the way. Strength, I think I said, is Leo, stars Aquarius, and the world is Aquarius and Capricorn. Going forward, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is moving forward slowly, methodically, deliberately, intentionally, reliably, responsibly, predictably, with a plan. Okay. So again, no impulse moves. This is about, so you get to bring a little bit more of that strategy in here, masculine, but you're going to have to do it in a more grounded way. Knight of Pentacles, please. Oh, yes. Moving slowly toward this Nine of Pentacles. That is a single person. Does happen to be Virgo energy, but I think it's more a feminine who is kind of making their own way in the world. Someone that this masculine is very attracted to. The Nine of Pentacles has lots of suitors, but has trouble locking down a lover, right? Has trouble harnessing a love connection that has staying power. So there may be strong attraction to this single feminine. Now, Four of Pentacles, not wanting to reveal your full hand, masculine. So, Knight of Pentacles moving towards slowly, methodically, deliberately, with a plan toward this Nine of Pentacles. Look at all the Pentacles, very 3D stuff happening here, and the Seven of Pentacles for the feminine side convinces me that this is happening in real time, or will be unfolding in real time. So what's this Four of Pentacles about? Some guardedness, protecting the heart chakra, right? I'm not going to show my full hand. I'm going to have real firm boundaries, right? I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to show my full hand, because I just went through that and I'm sitting here feeling like the whole world is on my shoulders, and I don't want to do that again. So to some degree, the Four of Pentacles is holding back. It is definitely reluctance to expose one's heart. That could be a block. That could be a block. That may not be something you want to stay in that energy, masculine. It's guarded. I get it. It makes sense. Seven of Cups for the feminine. Death, transformation, Scorpio energy, and the transformation, the Death card. So something has been going on for this feminine. There's this emotional confusion, perhaps some mixed messages and overwhelm, but this feminine's taking it as if something has to change. Some part of me has to die off. Some part of me has to die off. So some new part of me, some new expression of who I am, perfect for the Leo full moon, can be born. Because I can't live in this constant state of emotional overwhelm, confusion, not trusting myself to choose the right option for me. So I get it. It feels intense. So now we have the masculine and the Four of Pentacles. I'm just going to guard all my pentacles. And we have the feminine like, well, I'm going to have all my balls in the air. And it's interesting that it's Pentacles, because that's your element, Earth element, Capricorn. But the Two of Pentacles is interesting. It's as if to say, I know something needs to change. Some transformation is unfolding. So I have to think quick on my feet and be ready in a moment's notice. So it's sort of that energy of sorting things out in real time. It's interesting that it comes out because, as I said, this is the block, the Four of Pentacles for the masculine moving forward. This is also a block for the feminine fully making that transformation. So a little bit of a block. It's not like a hard, it's not, close the door, we're done here, but it's sort of delaying. It's procrastination to some degree on that transformation. And it could be that's why there is this emotional confusion of the Seven of Cups. It's like, I don't know. I don't know whether we're up. Are we on? Are we off? Are we in connection? Are we out of connection? Are we going to be together? Are you the love of my life? Or are you not the love of my life? I'm the divine feminine. Are you the divine masculine? Are you not the divine masculine? So I feel that that's what this is all about, is the uncertainty. It's kind of backing up the Seven of Cups, and that transformation is letting you know, dear feminine, that things are changing right under your feet. There's transformation already unfolding. So yeah, okay, think quick on your feet. Don't make any sudden moves. Empress, look at this gorgeous card in the past. Birthing the world into being. So gorgeous. And this is the Light Seers Tarot. I think I picked a good one for you. Good deck. Yes. So we could have a feminine Capricorn dealing with a Pisces masculine, because now the way this reads is all this emotional connection to and unconditional love for, we've got clarified by the High Priestess, which is how the masculine showed up in the reading. So for some of you, the Pisces thing is big. For others of you, it is all about intuition. The masculine's intuition of knowing when to close out one chapter and begin the new chapter to find the healing and the wish granted. For this feminine in the past, all this unconditional love and sort of running on intuition, while you may both be may have both been separated and not in much communication. Using your intuition. When will it be right to move forward? Cancerian energy of the Chariot. Feminine wanting to move forward, going on intuition, kind of living in this energy of the perfect Empress, divine feminine, unconditional love. I just want to say, knowing on some level that you will move forward and you will be victorious. And that's why the Ace of Cups is here now. Because you're coming from all this high vibration love, this divine gift of love being handed to you. Notice that it's like right there, you can see the little heart right around the heart chakra, just holding the energy of all this beautiful love. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this is a nod to the feminine. It's very similar energy to the High Priestess and to the Empress. It's almost like a blend, because the Queen of Cups has intuitive gifts. Not as strong as the High Priestess, but she's got intuitive gifts. The Queen of Cups offers a lot of compassion and care and unconditional love. Not too much unlike the Empress. But the beautiful energy of the Queen of Cups is mostly about empathy. This is the empath of the tarot. So there's a lot of empathy here that this feminine holds for the one she loves. It's like, if you're going through a rough patch, I'm holding space for you. You have my heart. So I just wanted to share that, because I think sometimes the Queen of Cups, people pass her over a lot. And the fact that I had both of her, the archetypes for her right here, made me feel like I wanted to share that. Aww. So even having this empathy and compassion despite what's been lost. Here's a little focus on what's been, regrets of the past, mistakes of the past, the sense of loss, grief, sadness, all this focused attention on the 3 cups that have kind of spilt over. The good news is there's the 2 of Cups right behind them, the soulmates, right? So I feel like this feminine on some level is holding compassion and unconditional love for the masculine, but that 3 of Swords is something that this feminine regrets as well. When one of us hurts, we both hurt in these connections. That's kind of what I'm feeling, but it could have also been something that went sideways for the both of you, that little 5 of Swords, whatever it means for you. And as a result of that 5 of Swords, this masculine is pretty much guarded, on their guard, probably not wanting to be rejected. And the feminine is also feeling the sadness, the loss, the grief, the regret as well, but still holding all this love in their heart for their divine masculine. 7 of Pentacles going forward, patiently waiting for our Knight of Pentacles to arrive. Make a sandwich. You'll be waiting for a little while. Oh, no. Right. That's exactly what I was just saying. And here we go back to the King of Swords. All right, so I'll walk you through it. So here's the thing, right? You gotta understand that to some degree, it's a natural process, that things will unfold organically. But there has been a conflict. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords meet the 5 of Wands. There's been a conflict, very possibly outside interference in this connection. Someone disengaged on an emotional level. Could have been you, feminine. You could have said, you know what? This is more than I can handle, and you may have pulled back emotionally. It could also be that the divine masculine didn't take the Ace of Cups. There it is. You are right there right now. Ace of Cups, present energy. But this is someone that kind of looked right past the Ace and to the 3 of Cups and was like, nah. Whether it's emotional detachment, very common for the King of Swords, who was underneath, or just full out friend zoning, rejection, whatever you want to call this, but like there was conflict around it. And so that's what the feminine needs to be patient around, is this sort of lack of harmony and unity that caused someone to either be rejecting or standoffish and emotionally disengaged. That needs to be cleared up. So what you're waiting for is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords comes through to clear the air, to resolve any misunderstandings, right? So I'm feeling as if, and what was underneath, well, who's this Knight of Swords about? King of Swords, right back to where we were. So I feel as if I've got a good handle on this. This is someone who thought they were doing the right thing, but it didn't kind of come off well. And they're trying to gather their courage. They're stressing it out. They're, really have a very heavy heart. They're trying to be patient and transmute the energy, and will move forward slowly in the future, but they will be guarded. So that's why the feminine, who's in all this unconditional love right now and feeling really compassionate and empathetic, is also reflecting on what went wrong in the past, and is also experiencing the need to be patient and allow things to unfold, right? Because what has to be cleared up, Knight of Swords, is the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. I mean, Five of Wands and the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords, right? All around the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, let me say that, because that could be who you're dealing with. So I'm going to take this to the extended. This went very long. They've been going long lately. I'll do a 3-card spread for you, messages to and from each other. Those are always fun. And then a card for you, Capricorn, from your higher self, spirit of the universe, what messages are coming in from your spiritual team, kind of like advice. And then the outcome position, what might come on your path, or what can you expect in this connection going forward. But please take note, the healing reference is very powerful here. The healing arts, the working as a healer, as a light worker, is coming through very strongly in both readings between right now and this morning. So that's a special message for someone. The link to the extended is below. I'll be there in a minute, or I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks, Cap. Bye.